6:30 and more students are getting up early to head back to school for a new year. That includes Mishawaka, Lakeland, and LaPorte schools.
And Mishawaka police want to remind drivers to slow down in school zones, especially since the majority of kids in that district walk to school. WSBT's Kristen Bean is live this morning. And Kristen, the school zone flashers will be on this morning.
Yeah, that's right. They're not on yet. Take a look behind me. We're on Lincoln Way near Twin Branch School, and this is where you're going to see one of those flashing school zone limit signs. In some areas, these signs have been on since last week to remind drivers that school's about to start. And coming up soon, in probably a few minutes this morning, this one will turn on. Today is the day in Mishawaka. This week, police will be issuing tickets to speeders. We hung out with a Mishawaka cop as he sat in a school zone, and we caught more people going over 20 miles over the speed limit than going the actual 25-mile-per-hour school zone speed limit. The speed limit here is 25 when the lights are flashing, and today they're flashing. But some drivers didn't notice.
Almost 50 miles an hour.
Lieutenant Tim Williams is manning the radar gun along Lincoln Way East near Twin Branch School. And just about no one was going the speed limit through this school zone.
And that person's on their cell phone.
And going way too fast?
Oh, yeah. Still climbing.
Now, there were no children present at the time, but
There doesn't have to be a child present when those lights are on.
every year, children are hurt in school zones because drivers aren't paying attention. And in Mishawaka, the risk goes up because the vast majority of students in the district walk, bike, or are dropped off at school by their parents. Williams says recently a child was hit near John Young while he was riding his bike to school. And he says every year high school students are injured in front of the high school. That's why police officers will be out enforcing school zone speed limits.
I really don't want my officers having to write tickets for people speeding in school zones, but we have to get our drivers to slow down.
You know, another thing Williams cautions drivers about is that the school zone ends once you see the sign that says school zone ends, and in some cases that's well past the school, so you got to pay attention to that. In Mishawaka, I'm Kristen Bean, WSBT Channel 22 News.